السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم my dear students? As you can see from the title of the video, I'm talking about يعني لا تنخدعوا بالشعارات إنه القدرات في يوم واحد وممكن من فيديو واحد أجيب درجة عالية. لا طبعا هذا كلام مو منطقي. القدرات تحتاج إلى شيئين أساسيات. طبعا في استراتيجيات في تكتيكات ممكن تستخدمها، لكن بده يكون عندك أول شيء الأساس، ثاني شيء الممارسة. يعني يكون عندك good foundations in in math، وبده يكون عندك ثاني شيء تعمل practice. you have to practice a lot. طبعا هبدأ أنا بمجموعة من الأسئلة. الآن إحنا اليوم في part 6 في ال GAT، اختبار القدرات العامة باللغة الإنجليزية عفوا. السؤال الأول، هذا النوع من الأسئلة طبعا معظم الأسئلة حتركز اليوم على الإكسبوننت والروتس. لو عندنا y يساوي x باور a و x يساوي y باور a، what is the value to a؟ الآن أنا طلعت value of a، then I know the value of 2a. أول شيء أنا عندي y equal x باور a، وعندي x equals y باور a. طبعا بعوض أنا مثلا ال y في السكند equation، أو أعوض ال x في الفيرست equation. خليني أعوض ال y value هي x باور a، فأعوض في ال value الثاني بدال y أحط x باور a، فصار عندي x equals، بدل ما أكتب y باور a أحط value of y which is x باور a، صار عندي x باور a، وعندي طبعا باور a. فصار عندي يعني هنا x باور 1 طبعا، بما أنه هنا عندي they have the same base، ف x باور 1 equal x باور a باور a. x باور a we can write it as a squared. فصار عندي من هيك جواب إنه a باور 2 equals 1، معناته هذا الشيء إنه a equals 1، معناته هو يسألني عن 2a، فيكون الجواب 2 times 1 equals 2. الجواب A طبعا كما انتم شايفين في الخيارات. فهون ما في عندي أي نقاط صعبة. فمثل ما ذكرت لازم نمارس كثير. أنا بحاول إنه الجواب أختصره شوية عن الشرح الموجود في الكتاب. الآن عندي 9x equals 81. خلاص هذا سؤال سهل لأنه بيسألني عن 3x، ف directly I divide both sides by 3 then I get the answer. Because if I directly divide both sides by 3 then I will have here 3x. وهو يسألني هو he wants 3x، so 3x equals 81 divide 3 equals 27. So the answer is C. طبعا هون في سؤال، بالفعل السؤال هذا عجبني ويعتبر من الأسئلة عن جد صعبة لأنه فيه a lot of calculations. هون عندي 4x x plus 1 multiply 2x minus 1 over 8x equals 2y. Find the value of y. طبعا أنا هون I need to simplify this one. شو في عندي أصلا علاقات ممكن أعمل simplify؟ هون أنا عندي 2، لاحظوا البيس 2، هون 4 وهون 8. all of them can be written as 2. يعني الفيرست one هذا أخليه 2 باور 2، أعامل 4 أنها 2 باور 2. فطبعا 2 والملتبلاي ذا exponents تصير هنا طبعا 2 باور 2، 2 multiply by x multiply by 1 تصير عندي 2 هنا صارت عندي 2 باور 2x بلس 2 multiply 2 باور x minus 1. الآن when we multiply the same base, so I can put the base multiplying powers is adding them. فبصير عندي عبارة عن 2 same base, then I add these 2x plus x هي 3x 2 minus 1 هي 1. صار عندي هون بالباور 3x، لسه أنا شغال على النيميريتور بلس 1 over طبعا 8 I will write it as 2 باور 3 فبصير 2 باور 3x. طبعا صار عندي في ال up البيس 2 وداون البيس 2، فأي dividing power is subtracting them، فبصير عندي I can put the same power 3x plus 1 minus 3x، فبتروح 3x مع ال 3x يبقى اللي عندي ال 1 فتصير 2 باور 1. بس في الأذر سايد عندي 2y، فأعمل divide by 2 باور 1 هي 2 divide by 2 يبقى y equals 1، يبقى y equals 1. أنا بحاول أكون شوي أسرع واختصر بعض الستبس. الآن نأتي للسؤال اللي بعده. السؤال التالي: The product of a number multiplied by 11.6 يعني number multiplied by 11.6 is 5.8. What is the number? So number multiply, let's suppose it's x. So number multiplied by 11.6 equals 5.8. الآن عندي أنا النمبر x، فيصير طبعا السؤال هذا أوري الشرح لأنه الشرح بسيط جدا. 11.6x directly equals 5.8. هون يمديك تستخدم التقريب أو التقسيم المباشر. التقريب يعني يمكن يزبط معك على طول، لأنه 11.6 هي تقريبا 12 divided 6 equals عفوا 6 divided 12 is half. أو ممكن إحنا نشتغل عليها رسمي formally 11.6x equal 5.2 ف x equals 5.8 I'm sorry divide 11.6. طبعا هون عشان أعمل أي divide 58 أعملها 58 وهذه أعملها 116، وأنا أعرف إنه ال 58 هي half of 116، فيكون على طول الجواب half أو 0.5. نيجي على السؤال التالي. سؤال جميل جدا هذا. ببساطة يعني ممكن تطبق أنت الاستراتيجية بسيطة جدا. طبعا السؤال بيحكي 5 باور x equals 6 و 6 باور y equals 5. جدا هذا السؤال مهم، جدا هذا السؤال مهم. السؤال بيحكي إنه 5 باور x equals 6 و 6 باور y equals 5. وشو استفيد أنا من هذه العلاقة؟ هذه العلاقة ببساطة زي السؤال السابق، على طول أبدل ال 6 هنا. 6 إيش الفاليو حقها؟ 5 باور x. هو شو مطلوب مني؟ What I need to find x multiply y. Simply I replace the x by its value, which is 5 power x. So here it becomes 5 power x instead of y power y equals 5. So 5 power x power y, as you know, power of the power is multiplying them. So 5 power x y equals 5, which means 5 power 1. So we have the same base, so we have the same exponent. So xy equals 1. Very simple question now we have. Very simple question. We have 100 plus 1000 plus 10,000 plus 10 plus 1 minus 100. خلاص, directly 100 will go with 100. Now I add these and arrange them. 10,000 plus 100, 11,000, 11,000, 11. Because we have 10 and 1. So the answer 11,000, 11,000, 11 directly. So this kind of question, you have to do them fast. You have to do them fast and mentally. Another question. This question is very easy. 150 plus x equals 1,000. So what's the value of x? Mentally, what the number I add to 150, then I get 1,000, or 1,000 directly subtract 150, so equals 850. Here they put the answer and they put this, the explanation, but I explained the explanation. This question, always these kind of questions, try to do them first. Look at the choices 5, 7, 3, 6. Now here, this question 0.499. It's very close to 5. Multiply, I'm sorry, 0.5, half. Multiply. Why I choose 5? Because this very important, and or half, it's benchmark fraction, a famous fraction, half. Because I have 16, and here I have 0.78. I consider it 0.75. Then I deal with it as fraction 3 out of 4. Approximately. Multiply 60. So directly, guys, I simplify 16 with 4. Here it becomes 4. Now I simplify 4 with 2. Then I have here 2. So 2 multiplied 3 equals 6. So the answer is very close to 6. Because if I do it another way, it will take me a lot of time and efforts, and I will confuse myself. So you need to know these techniques. I'm sorry, guys, the video will be long. You can divide it into parts, but guys, you know, the curriculum that we explain is very long, so we need to finalize it in 2 or 3 months. Now, next question. This kind of easy questions, because directly we do cross multiplication. When you have equal fractions, always, guys, remember this. When you have equal fractions, directly cross multiplication. And you need to learn how to simplify. Now 21 multiply x, 21x equals 35 times 3. No need to multiply, guys. No need to multiply. 3 multiply 35. No need to multiply, because simply we can divide by 21 and we can simplify. How I simplify? I simplify, for example, 3 with 21. This becomes 7. What I mean by simplify? Simplify. I divide 3 by 3 and 21 by 3. So 35 divided 7. We are left with 35 divided 7 equals 5. Next question. If x is a multiple of 12 and y is a multiple of 25, then xy multiply 1 over 30 is a multiple of what? Guys, he wants the answer to be multiple of what? So here, I put this, x is multiple of 12, so I put 12x, or 12, multiply. Y is multiple of 25, so I put 25. Because I want to know the answer is multiple of what? 1 over 30. Directly, guys, no need to multiply, just simplify 25 with 30 by 5. This becomes 6, this becomes 5. Now I can simplify 12 with 6. This becomes 2, this becomes 1. So 5 times 2 equals 10. Another question. Here I told you this video I will focus on the exponents and exponent rules. Here, look, here we have fraction with negative exponent. I can change it to positive exponent. Just I need to flip the fraction. So no need to write 10 over 1. I directly can write 10. So it becomes 10 power 5. What I did, I flipped the fraction and I changed the exponent to positive. Now here I have 10 power negative 7. So I have same base. So when you multiply exponents with the same base, I just copy the base. Then I add negative 7 plus 5 equals 2. So the answer is, I'm sorry, negative 2. Because we add them. We are adding them. So the answer is 10 power negative 2. Or I can put it 1 over 10 power negative 2 power 2. Because I flipped the 10. You can see the explanation, but I try to bring simpler explanation. Here, guys, I try wallahi many times not to show the answer. So try, when you see the questions, try to pause the video, do the answer, try to find the answer, then see the explanation. This will help you to improve yourself. If the sum of two numbers is 3 and the sum of their squares is 65, then what is the bigger number? Guys, in this case, I prefer to add, to try the options. For example, because the sum is 3. And here, for example, I try 7. 7 plus what equals 3 is negative 4 equals 3. Now I try their powers. What's the power of 7? 49. What's the power of negative 4? 16. As you know, when we square a number which is negative, it becomes positive. Now, if you add 49 plus 16, you will get 65. So this the answer is correct. So we have the two numbers, 7 and negative 4. So the bigger number is 7. this kind of easy questions. A number is multiplied by 25 equals 900. What's that number? So directly I divide 900 by 25. Guys, I try if I'm not strong. So 100 divided 25 is 4. 4 multiplied 9. So 36. This you need to know fast calculations. Or if you don't know, directly, guys, long division, but you have to be very fast. 25. Simply, guys, 90 divided 25. How many 25? For this chance for the people who are suffering in long division. So we start dividing 9 divided 25. We cannot. 90 divided 25. How many 25 in 90? We have 3 because 3 multiply 25, 75. Then I subtract. It's 15. Then I bring down the 0. 150 divided 25 equals 6 because we have 6 25s and 150. So this nice question. He gave me a number and he put the missing digit as x. 4, 3, 4x, 3, 1, 0 is divisible by 5, 2, 3. Then the value of x is what? So here already the number is divisible by 2 because it's even number. The last digit is even and is divisible by 5, whatever the value of x. So the one which will decide if it's correct is divisible by 3. So I tried the easiest choice is 1. Now, to be a number to be divisible by 3, we need to add the digits. Guys, I'm explaining as you don't know the basics, as for the students who don't know the basics, and for the students who know the basics. What's the divisibility rule of 3? The sum of the digits should be divisible by 3 or multiple of 3. 0 plus 1. Now, I'll consider x as 1. 0 plus 1 equals 1 plus 3 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So when I add the digits with x as 1, I get 9. I get 9. So 9 is multiple of 3. So when x equals 1, I can get the number divisible by 5 and 2 and 3. So you need to revise the divisibility rules. With the ratio between a son's age and his mother's age is 2 to 5, and the son is 14 years old, then how old is his mother? This is what we call equal ratios. So I just copy them. I write them to learn this way in the equal ratios equals. Son is first, yes. So I put the son is first. 14 to the age of the mom, which is x, because I don't know. So the easiest way to solve equal ratios, you learn this way: far multiply far equals near multiply near. So 5 times 14 equal 2x. 2x, far multiply far equals near multiply near. 5 times 14 equals 70. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. So equals 35. So the mom's age is 35. Now other question. This kind of easy questions, guys, because we have the same base. So we need to solve the equation only. Base is 5, base is 5. What's the power here? X minus 2. What's the power here? 3x minus 6. So just I make them equal. X minus 2 equals. The students who don't know how to solve equations, simply, guys, we put the x's on one side. So we take x to this side, but it becomes negative x. And we take 6 to this side, so we change its sign. It becomes plus 6. Now we do the calculation. After we put the numbers on one side and the letters on one side. 3x minus x equals 2x. And the first side we have negative 2 plus 6, or 6 minus 2 equals 4. Of course, 2x equals 4. This means x equals 2. So the answer is C. السؤال التالي. Half a number equals a quarter. And what is the third of that number? Half a number equals a quarter. We know that half of the half equals quarter. I know already, or we should know, or we can write it half of x equals a quarter. What's x? Now we have to learn that when we need to find a solution for I have another video, inshallah, I will upload it, about the fractional equations. Fractional equations. I have it, it's ready. I will upload it soon. We just multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply by the reciprocal. 2 over 1. So 2 times 1 equals 2 over 4 equals 1 over 4. 1 over 2. I simplify it. So the number, I know it, it's half. Now what's the third of that number? So third means 1 over 3, like half. Which is 1 over 6. Next question. If a number is divided by 4 and then 4 is added to the quotient, the product is 8. What is that number? This one of the easy questions. We do the opposite. We go backward. I have 8. The product is the final answer. I do the opposite. I added 4. So I subtract 4. I do the opposite. Then I have divided by 4. So I multiply by 4. I have to go backward in the same order. Backward. Like this, then like this. Then multiply 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. This is what we call going backward. So that's what I mean, guys. لا تنخدعوا بالفيديوز اللي تقول لك إنه قدرات in 1 day or 2 days or 1 week. or هذا الفيديو يخليك تحفظ القدرات أو تفهم القدرات كاملة. It's impossible. It's impossible. You need to practice a lot. You need to understand the basics. You need to understand how is math. So I will make a series of videos which tackle all the problems in math or in the quantitative part. Now next question. This is a very easy question. 9x equals 27. What is x? Just divide 27 by 9 equals 3. Now, as I told you, I try not to show the answers. Guys, any question, you try to pause the video and then you try to solve it by yourself, then check your answer. Here, for example, 2 power 30 equals 2a multiplied 2b. We have to notice that we have the same base, so we have to add the exponents. A 2a plus b equals 2 to the power of 30. Now we have the same base, so we have equal exponents. So a plus b equals 30 directly. So we need to learn the rules of the exponents. Now x minus 6 over 6 minus y equals 1. What's the average of x and y? Average, it means the mean, which means x plus y divide 2. So I have equation. I need to work on it. First of all, I told you here the best way to make what? Cross multiplication. So x minus 6, or let me tell you, if we have a fraction equals 1, this means the numerator equals the denominator. 6 minus y. Here, I want x plus y because I want x plus y over 2. Here, I take y to this side and take negative 6 to this side. So I have x plus y equals 6 plus 6 equals 12. Now, but I want the average, so I divide by 2, and here I divide by 2. So the average is 6. The average, I don't care about the value of x or the value of y, but I want their average. Now, next question. This question, always I have a doubt about it. Let me start as the order of operations. 25 minus 4 equals 21. 21 multiply 3 power 2 divide 3. So I have under the root 21 multiply 3 over 2, which is 9, divide 3. No need, guys, no need to do the calculation. Here 21 multiply 9, we have a number. The answer is a number. We can divide by 3. So you can divide 21 by 3 or 9 by 3. Let me divide 9 by 3 equals 3. So the cubic root of 63 because 21 multiplied 3. But you should know, you should remember the cubic roots, which is very famous, like cubic root of 27 is 3, cubic root of 8 equals 2, cubic root of 64 is 4, cubic root is 125, like this. So we didn't have cubic root of 63, but the cubic root of 64 is 4. So I try to focus on this. So it's about 4. So the answer is 4. So approximately 4. طبعا ننتقل على السؤال اللي بعده. Next question, if x, y are positive integers and x plus y equals 9, then which of the following is correct? One, x plus y equals 9. Both, you have to notice that both numbers are positive. So let me try. طبعا here I cancel c because y is 10. 10 plus negative number 10 plus negative 1 هيكون 9. الآن x12 يعني أي number greater than 9 we refuse it. نيجي هنا x equals 4 ف y هيكون 5. هنا 10 minus 1 equals x معناته x equals 9. وهون هو ذكر لي إنه two positive integers. فبالحالة هذه إذا كان x9 يكون y0. أنا بدي positive integers فهيكون x equals 4. طبعا احنا جربنا خيارات، هي طريقة مثل في هيك نوع من الأسئلة. الآن عندي سؤال بسيط جدا. عندي a over b equals 60 then a over 3b. شوفوا هون ال change happen to the denominator. If the denominator is multiplied by 3, so we need to divide 60 by 3 directly, guys. If the denominator multiplied by 2, we need to divide by 2. So here we directly divide by 3. 60 divided 3 equals 20. Simply. Next question. X over z minus y equal negative 4y minus z. Find the value of x. طبعا لاحظوا هون عندي أنا denominators same denominators but different signs. يعني أنا عندي في ال first fraction z minus y, في ال second fraction y minus z. So I multiply, for example, this one by negative 1. Of course, I multiply the up or down. I multiply the down by negative 1, it becomes, instead of y minus z, it becomes z minus 1. This strategy, if you want to change the order, you multiply by negative 1. So if you multiply negative 1 down, you need to multiply negative 1 up. This becomes 4. So we have 4 over z minus y equal x over z minus y. When I multiply by negative 1 up and down, I can multiply up and down by the same number. So هيكون عندي x over z minus y equal 4 over z minus y, because we have the same denominator, so we will have the same numerator. So x equals 4. Now, which of the following numbers when multiplied by 5.7 equals 23.4? طبعا بسيط جدا. We try the choices. Of course, we ignore the first choice, which is 2, because 2 multiply 5, it will not be 23. 4 multiply 5.7, or let me try 6. 6 multiply 5 already 30. 5 multiply 5 equals already 25. So I want a number between them. So 4 without trying. With that 4 multiply 5 equals 20. 4 multiply 5.7, it will be the only choice. Maybe get the correct answer. So without multiplying here, I get the answer, because I told you many times, keep your eyes always on the choices. This is a question. And they ask me about the remainder. They don't want the answer. 44 divided by 13. So they don't want the answer. They want the remainder. What's the number I multiply by 13? What are the multiples of 13? 13, 26, 39. So 39 is very close to 44, because 13 multiply 3. 39. So I need 44 minus 39 equals 5. So directly I choose 5. Now we will go to the next question. Here we have kind of easy question. Look at the question. 15x power 2 equals 7. Then find the value 15, 7x power 2. Or here we have 15x power 2 equals 7. Find the value of 15, 7x power. Just I change the order, because I want 15. I want 15x power 2, because I know 15x power 2. I change the order of multiplication. It becomes 7 multiply 15x power 2. I already know 15x power 2 equals 7, as it's given. So 7 multiplied 7 equals 49. So directly I choose 49. Now next question. Here you are learning the strategies. Here another question. 5 times 6 over 3, it means 30. 30 over 3 equals 10 minus what? 5 times 9 equals 45. 45 divided 15 equals 3. So 10 minus 3 equals 7. This kind of simple questions, you have to do the calculations fast. Now this is with the question. 4 minus half plus 5 minus quarter plus 2 minus 9 over 4. So let me do the whole part. 4 plus 5 plus 2 equals what? 11. Now I have minus, I have what? Half 1 over 4, 9 over 4. Look, they don't have the same denominator, so I multiply this by 4, because when you add or subtract by 2, I'm sorry, you should have the same denominator, which is 4. So this becomes 2 out of 4. So minus 2 out of 4, minus 1 over 4, minus 9 over 4. So I add, because all of them minus, I add them. 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12. So 12 over 4, if I can simplify it, of course minus here, 12 over 4 equals 3. So minus 3, 11 minus 3 equals 8. So what I did, I focus on the whole parts first, then I work on the fractions. Of course, to add the fractions or subtract them, I should have the same denominator. Here, question of roots. Here I have root of 9 over root of 3. So I can make them with the same root. Becomes root of 9 out of 3 plus root of 6 over 2. Of course, 9 divided 3 equals 6, 3, so root of 3. I'm sorry, here's 2, guys. Here's 2. 6 divided 2, 3, so plus root of 3. When we add roots, if it is the same root, so I can write it as 2 root of 3. So the answer is A. A number is divisible by 4 and indivisible by 4 and divisible by 7. So first I focus on the easy rule, which is divisibility by 4. So a number to be indivisible by 4, to be a number divisible by 4, the last two digits should be divisible by 4. So this 48 is divisible by 4, so I don't want it because he said indivisible by 4. And here 20 is divisible by 4, so I cancel it. So I focus on A and D. The answer is A. Why? Now I tried the divisibility by 7. How I know divisibility by 7? I double the last digit and minus from the rest of the number. So if I double 5, it becomes what? 10. Then 38 minus 10 equals 28. The answer should be 0 or multiple of 7. Is 28 multiple of 7? Yes, because 7 multiplied by 4 is 28. So the answer is A. Now, next question. Simplify. Guys, look, here we have 4 zeros. Of course, I don't need to multiply. We have to find a trick. In each question, we have to find a trick. Here we have 4 zeros, and we have here 4 digits after the point. So we cancel these 4 zeros, and this becomes a whole number 57. So 57 multiply 7 over 7. This 7 will be simplified, so the answer is 57. Look at this question, this kind of easy questions. Now the question is 2x plus 4y equals 1 over 6. What's the value of 4x? Look, here we are given 2x. So, and 8y. So multiply just the equation by 2. You multiply this by 2, it becomes 4. This by 2, it becomes 8. This is what I want. Multiply this by 2, it becomes 2 over 6. Simplify it, it's 1 over 3. This kind of simple question. Just by doubling the equation. I think that's enough for today. If you like the video, please click like down and subscribe my channel and wait for the next video soon. Inshallah, I'm planning to make videos to cover all the parts of quantitative section. Then I go to the verbal section, either in جات in English or قدرات in Arabic, and I'm working on both sides بالإضافة إلى القسم اللفظي. يعني هيكون إن شاء الله on my channel videos في البلاي ليست كل جروب، سواء الجات أو الفيربال سيكشن، في بلاي ليست. ف you can watch the videos one by one. Thank you very much.